Every year, hundreds of students from throughout the Mariana Islands gather in Guam to compete in the University of Guam's Chamorro Language Competition. The event tests competitor knowledge of speaking, reading, writing, and singing in the Chamorro language. Event organizer Senora Rosa Palomo.
It's very important, at least from my perspective, because this is the competition that focuses on language. Every category has its importance and has its contribution to making the language more viable and more heard in the community.
The two-day event started on Monday and featured categories for individual contestants. KUAM caught up with Senora Palomo on the final day of the competition.
This is actually the second day of the Inacha'igen Fino Chamorro. We started yesterday with the individual competitions for storytelling, historia, sinangan, oratorical, and poetry recitation. Today's events are primarily group events, so like we started out with the children's choir in the elementary, K-2 and 3-5. We're almost done with the with the 3-5. And then we've got choral reading in the middle school and chant in the middle school, and then the rest of the afternoon is devoted to the categories for the high school, male and female individual singer, Cantanza Morita, which is a relatively new thing that we've added on. I think this is just the second year. Song and dance and dramatic, drama.
Each category was judged by members of the community who are fluent in the Chamorro language, including ISA 63 DJ Kin Conception.
Man, it is great. You have these young kids from K1 and 2 all the way up to 3 and 5. And they're fantastic. We have them from like 10 or 12 different schools, and it's been a great morning so far. I don't get to judge until later on again, but man, you get goosebumps. These young kids and the Chamorro language is really, really way up there. I'm very happy, proud to represent KUAM.
While it was his first time judging the event, which took place during the University of Guam's 49th annual Charter Day, Conception said the turnout was commendable.
I'm impressed. I'm very, very much impressed. Of course, I use Chamorro every day at the show with Jess Lujan and the Buds and everything else. But coming from kids that are, 4 or 5 years old, I mean, it's just a great, great feeling, and I love it. I love it. Can't complain.
And while the performances and expression of culture rocked the UOG Calvo Fieldhouse, the atmosphere was trumped only by the show of support from island schools.
Truman Elementary in Santa Rita and Mount Carmel, I think, brought their entire school with them. I mean, how much more support? And then I think the other interesting information is that we have 2 schools that participate in every category. That's Mount Carmel and Maleso Martyr. It's just amazing.
Senora Palomo said the event has grown substantially since its inception, and she hopes it will continue to expand to other creative categories in the future.
One of the new categories was storytelling for middle and high school students. Hopefully next year there'll be more. And in the elementary, every grade level can send in a representative.
The event was months in the making and took help from many Chamorro teachers throughout the island, as well as faculty and students at UOG. Let's take a look at some of the performances.